In today's video, I'm going over the fairly simple task of replacing the exhaust tips on my car. A few years ago, I had an incident with an underground parking situation in Chicago and hit some concrete and put this nasty dent in. While it doesn't affect how the car runs, it does look kind of gross. My plan is to swap out this nastiness with some really cheap Aliexpress exhaust tips. Here I am reenacting when I measured these for the first time. And you can see the outside diameter is, on this one, is 50.8, so 51 millimeters. I found these on Aliexpress for $25 Canadian, which is about $1.50 American. And look, an inner diameter of 51 millimeters. Measuring the inside diameter of the new tip. And it comes to 51.9. If I place the back in the same location, I need to cut right about here. But I'm actually going to cut right in. I'll put these clamps with the clamp at the top so that it's not visible from the side of the car. And I'm going to put the nut on the inside. This is a 10 mil nut on the clamp. So if you haven't lost all your 10 mils, this will be an easy swap. Very important, don't forget your safety goggles. When using a power tool with a reciprocating blade near your vehicle, be sure that you know what's on the other side that you can't see. You don't want to accidentally cut into anything that belongs to the car that you might not want to have cut. In general, when you're using power tools, just be really freaking careful. If you cut your arm off doing this, don't blame me. Slip the exhaust tip over the pipe, line it up carefully, and then use your 10 mil to zip it down. Don't leave it too loose, but also there is no real reason to over tighten it either. For the second side, just do the same thing as the first one, but mirror image. I didn't show this in the first clip, but yes, I use a file to deburr the edge of the pipe before I slide this on. It will prevent any cuts now or in the future if I ever decide to replace these again. And forget that I didn't. And zap it up nice and tight, and that's about all there is to it on this job. Next thing you want to do is stand behind the car and make sure that things are level and even and not twisted sideways. Here's the old and busted. And here is the new sexy hotness. Full disclosure, I did not know these were oval when I bought them. I should have read the listing more carefully. That being said, the oval is kind of growing on me. All right, my impressions on the exhaust tips. At first glance, they look great. From the top, they look centered. When you look from behind, they do look a little wide in the bumper slots, but then the original stock tip also kind of tended to be further to the outside of the slot. Ease of installation. Yes, these were super easy. There's just two tools required. You need a Sawzall and a 10 mil wrench. This is a single lane road, by the way. As for the sound, no, they do not change the sound of the car at all. It still sounds like a sewing machine. So am I satisfied? Yes, I totally am. This removes the damage that I did when I had the disagreement with a piece of concrete years ago in Chicago. Would I do it again? Well, yes. This time I would read the web page a little more carefully because since I bought these, I have been able to find a set that is completely round, which is what I actually wanted, and completely black with no carbon fiber. Go this way. And finally, yes, I know my bumper is thrashed. That comes from living in Chicago for the first 4 years of owning this car. And that abrupt end is the end of this video. If you enjoyed this video or you found anything useful, please let me know in the comments below, like and subscribe. If not, say nasty things. I don't really care. Say something. Doesn't matter.